Hello guys, this is Jerry's Tech. Welcome to my video again today. Thank you for watching and staying tuned. Okay, I want to discuss about vacuum, the importance of vacuuming of your system. It is very important in any HVAC system, any refrigeration system. This is very important. You have to vacuum your system because when you have air inside of your system, whenever you cut a pipe or you had a leak, you had a compressor replacement, whatever reason, please don't allow your technician to charge in new gas without using a vacuum pump to evacuate the air and the moisture inside. It's very important because with time the moisture will become acidic, and this in turn will erode, will start causing pitting inside your ref pipes, and over time it starts leaking from different spots. Maybe it can leak from this spot you solder today, tomorrow it starts leaking from another pot. So it's good that you vacuum your system to eradicate this kind of problem. Okay, that is number one. Number two, your condensing space, your condenser, there is a limit in which it can withstand, because your condenser takes out the heat from the compressed gas, so it makes your compressor the expanded gas to be very hot because of the air, because it's a non-condensed gas. So it makes the system to be very hot, and the condenser, there is no how we can take all the heat away. So when the gas is supposed to start getting into a saturated state, getting back into a liquid state or whatever, it won't, because the heat wasn't taken out fully. So by so doing, you start having high pressures, high temperature, high pressures, because it's not cool enough. And it's very important because the return line of your compressor, the return line from the evaporator to your compressor is always very cool, and this helps in keeping the compressor temperature at a safe rate, a safe state. So if the condensation at the high side wasn't enough, that will create a very serious problem for the compressor, because the compressor will begin to heat up because not enough coolness to cool it up, and again, in turn, you have this problem of the compressor won't be efficient again. It will be consuming more because it's doing a lot of work, because whenever the gas in which the compressor has to compress is not the proper refrigerant, it takes more energy to compress air. And also, being that the compressor is hot, is not cooling and is supposed to cool, so the coils inside the compressor, the parts becomes, starts feeling some intense pressure. So you have that the efficiency, your electricity bill will increase, because you are having this problem. Again, we talk about the coolness of the system. You won't have your system working perfectly as it used to be when you got it newly. So because of the high high discharge pressures and temperatures, so your system can never work fine the way it's supposed to be. So I had that same problem. My mom asked a technician to help her to fix a deep freezer. After several tries, we didn't have the freezer come back to the state it was before, until when I traveled and I went there with with my small vacuum pumping, which I'm going to show you later in the end of this video. I went there I had to vacuum the system, then recharge the gas, and everything with that freezer is very okay now. So I'm going to show you my little vacuum pump in which I constructed, because when I got to the market to acquire a vacuum pump, it was very expensive as at then. So I decided to make my own little vacuum pump with a very minimal spending. So thank you guys. Please don't forget to like and share, share, and you know, whatever, throw in some comments in this video. You have to encourage me by subscribing as well, so that, you know, I have this urge to produce more video for you. All right, I hope you learned something. So now the next phase of this video is is to show you my little constructed vacuum pump, and also I'll show you how to use it. It's very important. You can get any small compressor, you can construct yours. Is very simple, very simple. Whenever you have any repairs on your ref system, make sure you vacuum that system if you want that system to work perfectly well, just the same way you got it when it was new. All right, thank you guys. I do appreciate that you tuned in to watch my little videos. Thank you. Hello guys, welcome once more. You know, I told you that I will show you my little vacuum pump that I constructed. You see, as you can see, it's a very simple system. It's a very small compressor I use, and I made these little attachments. You see, this pipe and also the gauge. I did attach this gauge in case if I need to charge directly, directly into the system, because I have a T-joint in which I put here before I plug in my hoses. Maybe if I'm not using a bourbon set, I use this gauge to monitor the system. So this thing works perfectly well. I've used it for some years now. I've been using it to vacuum system. Maybe I need to replace a compressor or whatever. I finish soldering. It works perfectly well. So how I use it is that, you see, this is the suction side. So I just I plug this into the ref system, any ref system that I need to vacuum. I plug it in, then I put on the system. You can hear the compressor working. See, this is the discharge side, and I'm trying to stop the discharge air. See, it's very powerful, very powerful. Even at the suction side, is very powerful as well. See, so you can do this. It's very simple. It's very cheap, very cheap. So you can do this and use it for your vacuuming. Okay, thank you. I thought I should show you my little robots. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you comment if you have any other question. If you have whatever you need to share, you need to comment in this question or in this very video. Please do, no problem. Thank you. See you in my next video. Bye.